Hi, this is Anya Chumri. I wanted to share with you in this video how I mix watercolors to match colors if for a particular project. These are going to be colors for my glass mirrors and reflections project. I start with watercolor paper that I used for my drawing. This way I know the watercolors will act the same way on my final project. And I spritz the palette with water first, gets them to soften up, and then I started off with a French ultramarine by Daniel Smith, and just that's not the right shade of blue, but then I figured what can I mix with it. And so in that first mixing, I added cobalt teal blue to it, and then I put little dots next to it to show what was up. And this is Jane's Gray by Daniel Smith as well. And I'm adding water to it. There's a lot of gray in this picture, so I figured I could just use a regular gray, and Jane's Gray works well for me. And now what I'm trying to do is I'm also trying a different kind of gray, and this is a combination of burnt umber and the French ultramarine. And if there's more blue in it, it is brown. It is bluish gray, and it's brownish gray. And then what's happening now is I'm taking my paintbrush was colored with blue, and that was French ultramarine and Monte Amiata natural sienna. Right now with those spots, I had some pigment on my paintbrush, and I just dipped in water, put it down, dipped in water, put it down, and now I'm just mixing the two that I had mixed earlier, the French ultramarine and the cobalt teal blue. Now I'm trying a different palette with different blues to see whether they make a color that matches more closely. And that was chromium, no, it was cerulean blue with chromium, and then ultramarine blue, and then mixing those two together to see what happens with water, and then adding a little bit more of the cerulean blue to it. And then I label, because labeling is a very useful thing to do, because there is no way I will remember what I did if I don't do it immediately. And this is part of the reason why my swatches are kind of orderly, because I remember the path that I took. If I had scattered them all over the page, I wouldn't necessarily remember which one was which. And this is my process. It's a lot of fun in many ways. You just get to play, and it doesn't matter whether they're rectangles or squares or circles or squiggles. It's just putting the paint down and seeing what it looks like, seeing how they mix together, and seeing how they dry. And then when it actually comes time to paint, I'll see how it all looks, and I may change my mind, but at the moment I'm kind of going with the cerulean blue and ultramarine blue, both by Daniel Smith, to do my basic blue in the glasses in my picture, and just kind of see what will happen. But now that I have some recipes mixed, it makes it a little bit easier when I start to paint. So that is my strategy. Hope you enjoyed, and hope you can put it to use somewhere yourself. Thanks.